Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my entire makeup collection. So I have it all here for you guys to see. So I'll be showing you one by one the foundations, the compact powders, brushes, everything that I've been using for some time. I'm also going to be leaving you some review of those products, and I'm going to say whether if they're affordable or not for you guys to get. So without any delay, let's get started. If you're watching my video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. So the first two products that I'm going to show you guys are my foundations. One is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation, and the other one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless foundation. Both of these foundations are low to medium coverage foundations, and it very much suits oily skin. This is in the shade 332. See, this is like, my skin tone is kind of dusky, so this will definitely suit dusky skin tone people. You can see, so this is the foundation that I'm using. So this is a completely matte foundation, and if you are like me and if you are a person who has oily T-zones, so I will definitely recommend this foundation, and it is very much at an affordable price. This is for normal to oily skin, and it has SPF 22. This is my everyday foundation. I use this foundation for my everyday makeup because it's completely matte, and I just take even like, I don't take a full pump of this product. I just take half a pump of this product and I just dot it all over my face. I don't apply too much of this foundation because sometimes I feel that it tends to crease a lot after 2 to 3 hours. So I just apply a little bit of this product, dot it all over my face, and then conceal it using a concealer and then a loose powder. So that way you can make this foundation work, and it just turns matte immediately after applying it on your face, which I like about this product. And it is very easy for application. It's just, I mean, you can just smoothly apply it on your face without, I mean, the product it's weightless. So that is something I like about this foundation. However, I feel that sometimes after 2 to 3 hours after application, this product kind of creases in this part of my face. So that is something which I don't like. However, I think this is a very good foundation if you're looking for foundation at an affordable price. This is around, I think if you get it on a sale from Nykaa, you can get it probably even under 500. And the other foundation is the MAC Studio Fix foundation. This is in the shade NW43. So this is like my favorite foundation. That ever since I started wearing makeup, I have been using this foundation. I mean, it's like exactly in my shade, and it's completely matte, and but it feels a little heavy on your skin. But you have to just really blend it well on your skin so that you don't have any residue left on your skin. And the most important thing that I like about this foundation is that it gives a really rich look on your face. So these are the two foundations which I've been using. So that's all with the foundation. The next product that I'm going to show you guys is my eyeshadows. So first I'll start with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow. So this is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow. So actually I've broken this product. So this is in the shade VI Purple. If you are a beginner and you want to start exploring eyeshadows, I will definitely recommend this product because you can make any look with this product. You can do soft nude eye makeup, and you have even a pink and a purple color. So you can do a lot of mixing and matching with this eyeshadow, and I will definitely recommend this eyeshadow if you are a beginner. This is my favorite eyeshadow. That's why you can see that I have used up most of the product. And yeah, so the next one that I have is the Makeup Revolution. This is also one of my favorite product. This is in the shade Forever Allure Dynamic. I'm a fan of nude palettes, nude eyeshadow palettes. So most of the eyeshadow palettes that I have are all nude colors. And the next one that I'm going to show you guys is the MAC eyeshadow palette. This is something which I bought very recently from a MAC store, and it's got a blush compliment for buying this eyeshadow, so which is why I bought this eyeshadow in the first place. I know it's very funny that I got this, but this is again a nude color. So you have a gold color, two base matte colors, and two glitters, and one white. This is also a shimmer shade, you can see. And The last one that I'm going to show you guys is last eyeshadow. This is a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow which I got from Nykaa. Actually, this is a bit disappointment because I got this eyeshadow palette because it had a lot of colors that I can, match it with my makeup. But this is a very I'm highly disappointed with this eyeshadow because it's not that pigmented, and I had huge fallouts, and also the products inside were just coming out easily. As you can see, most of the colors are empty now because it just kept falling and I had to just clean it up. And the next product that I'm going to show you guys is my lipsticks. So the first one is the Lakme Forever Matte Lipstick. I have 3 shades in this. So one is in the shade Red Sangria, and the other one is in the shade Wine Touch, and the other one is, I'm not sure of the shade. I'll probably leave the shade in the description. All of these 3 shades are very suitable for dusky skin tones. I will definitely recommend these liquid lipsticks for you if you're someone like me. I'll swatch it off for you guys to see. First, I'm swatching off the Red Sangria. You can see this is the magenta color that I was talking about, and then this is the last one is Wine Touch. All the 3 colors are just, I mean, it's just fantastic for dusky skin tone. You should definitely try all of these 3 shades from Lakme Forever Matte. And the most important thing is all of these colors are available at an affordable rate. I think you can get it around 275 to 300 if you're getting it on a sale from Amazon or Nykaa. Must buy products. And then I have few bullet lipsticks as well. So this is the Maybelline New York. This is from their creamy matte range. This is in the shade Burgundy Blush. So this is a kind of a soft brown shade. It's creamy more. You see, just watched it. And this is a lip gloss which I bought recently from an Health and Glow store. Actually, the lip gloss, I'm not a great fan of lip gloss. However, I just wanted to try because recently I bought a lot of matte lipsticks. I just wanted to try a gloss on top of it so that my lips doesn't dry out. So I just got this product. So I'll swatch it up, guys. It's a fantastic kind of peachy glitter shade, so it just leaves a kind of shimmer. It also has some shimmer, so when you apply it on your lips, it's really, I mean, your lips just, it just elevates the look. And moving on to the powders, I have the MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder, Foundation Plus Powder. This is the compact that I'm using. This is in the shade NW43, the same shade as my foundation. And this is the loose powder that I'm using. This is the K Beauty loose powder. This is in the shade Olive. This is like my most recent favorite lipstick, Maybelline New York Matte Ink Lipstick. This is in the shade Voyager. I would definitely recommend this shade if you are the dusky skin tone. It's a must buy if you're in a dusky skin tone. This is a super lipstick. I mean, it turns matte immediately and it is stain proof. I would definitely recommend to buy this lipstick. And moving on to my brushes. So these are the brushes that I'm using now. So this is the foundation brush. It is a flat brush. It is easy to blend. They also call this a kabuki brush, and you can also use this for your compact powder. And this is a powder brush. As you can see, the ends of the brush is like, it's like oval. So this is the brush that you use when you apply any loose powder or even compact powder. You can use this brush. And this one is a concealer brush. You can see that it is smaller than the foundation brush. However, it is a kind of, like packed here, so you can see that it's very thick here. So this is where this is the brush that you use to blend your foundation around the eye. Blend your concealer around the eyes, around the nose, and on around your mouth. And these are my eyeshadow brushes. So this is like to blend the eyeshadow. When you apply the base makeup, you just apply a base eyeshadow. This is the brush that you use. It's kind of a fluffy brush. This is the brush that you use to blend your eyeshadows. And this is a pencil brush, so if you, when you want to line your eyes, I mean below your waterline, and then on your eyes just a thin line, you need to use this brush. This is a pencil brush. And this is a flat eyeshadow brush which you use to apply the eyeshadow, like glitter shades. So you use this brush to apply the eyeshadow. This is an eyeshadow applicator brush. Last one, this is also a small blending eyeshadow brush. And the next few products that I have is the MAC Studio Fix primer. This is a setting spray, and also it acts as a primer, so it's like a 2-in-1 product. So I've almost used half of this bottle. It really sets your makeup, and when you spray this after your makeup, it really, you know, makes your makeup stay for a longer time. And this is the MAC mascara which I'm using currently. The other things that I have are, this is the L'Oreal Brow Artist. This is an eyebrow kit to line my eyes. So it comes with a brush and a spoolie. So I don't line my eyebrows that much because I feel that sometimes it makes my face look kind of artificial, or just I don't like to give the look that it gives when I line my eyebrows. However, I use, sometimes I do line my brows and then apply some powder on top of it so that it looks more natural. And this is the blush that I have. This is MAC powder blush. This is in the shade Copper Tone, and it is a very beautiful kind of very nude kind of a blush. It just, you know, it doesn't show off that much, but however it is a very subtle blush that you can use. The last but not least, I'm showing you my primer. This is the Color Bar Flawless Finish primer, and I've almost used all of these products, and I think I do need a makeup refresh of all my products. I will do a makeup unboxing video probably in my next video. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.